Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourself, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Please subscribe to the channel and also please do like and share and leave your suggestions in the comment section. Today I am going to talk about all the credit facilities to scheduled castes, SCs and scheduled tribes, STs. Bank of India is offering this facility. Credit facilities to scheduled castes, SCs and scheduled tribes, STs. Planning process. The district level consultative committees formed under the lead bank scheme should continue to be the principal mechanism of coordination between banks and development agencies in this regard. The district credit plans formulated by the lead banks should clearly indicate the linkage of credit with employment and development schemes. Banks will have to establish closer liaison with the district industry centers which have been set up in different districts for promoting self-employment. At the block level, a certain weightage is to be given to SCs and STs in the planning process. Accordingly, the credit planning should be weighted in their favor and special bankable schemes suited to them should be drawn up to ensure their participation and larger flow of credit to them for self-employment. It will be necessary for the banks to consider their loan proposals with utmost sympathy and understanding. Banks should periodically review their lending procedures and policies to see that loans are sanctioned in time, are adequate and production oriented, and that they generate incremental income to make them self-liquidating. While formulating the block or district credit plan, a special focus may be given to villages with sizable population of SC and ST communities, specific localities, bastis in the towns and villages having a concentration of these communities. Credit facilities to scheduled castes, SC and scheduled tribes, STs. Role of banks. Bank staff may help the borrowers in filling up the forms and completing other formalities so that they are able to get credit facility within a stipulated period from the date of receipt of applications. In order to encourage scheduled caste or scheduled tribe borrowers to take advantage of credit facilities, greater awareness among them about various schemes formulated by banks needs to be created through various means such as brochures, visits by field staff, etc., so that salient features of the schemes as also the advantages that will accrue to them are known to such borrowers. Banks should advise their branches to organize meetings more frequently, exclusively for scheduled caste or scheduled tribe beneficiaries to understand their credit needs and to incorporate the same in the credit plan. Circulars issued by RBI and NABARD should be circulated among the staff for compliance. Banks should not insist on deposits while considering loan applications under government-sponsored poverty alleviation schemes or self-employment programs from borrowers belonging to scheduled castes or scheduled tribes. It should also be ensured that applicable subsidy is not held back while releasing the loan component till the full repayment of bank dues. Non-release of subsidy upfront amounts to underfinancing and hampers asset creation or income generation. The National Scheduled Tribes Finance and Development Corporation and National Scheduled Castes Finance and Development Corporation have been set up under the administrative control of Ministry of Tribal Affairs and Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, respectively. Banks should advise their branches or controlling offices to render all the necessary institutional support to enable these institutions to achieve the desired objectives. Loans sanctioned to state-sponsored organizations or scheduled castes or scheduled tribes for the specific purpose of purchase and supply of inputs and or the marketing of the outputs of the beneficiaries of these organizations are eligible for priority sector classification. Rejection of SC or ST's loan application under government programs should be done at the next higher level instead of at the branch level, and reasons of rejection should be clearly indicated. Credit facilities to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Role of SC or ST development corporations. The Government of India has advised all state governments that the scheduled caste or scheduled tribes development corporation can consider bankable schemes or proposals for bank finance. Credit facilities to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Reservations for scheduled caste or scheduled tribes beneficiaries under major centrally sponsored schemes. There are several major centrally sponsored schemes under which credit is provided by banks and subsidy is received through government agencies. Credit flow under these schemes is monitored by Reserve Bank of India. Under each of these, there is a significant reservation or relaxation for the members of the scheduled caste or scheduled tribe communities. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Rural Livelihoods Mission, NRLM. NRLM, previously known as NRLM, was launched by the Ministry of Rural Development, Government of India, by restructuring the erstwhile Swarno Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana, effective from April 1, 2013. The NRLM would ensure adequate coverage of vulnerable sections of the society such that 50% of these beneficiaries are scheduled castes or scheduled tribes. Details of the scheme are available in the Master Circular on Day NRLM as updated from time to time. Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana, National Urban Livelihoods Mission, NULM. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, MOHUA, Government of India launched the NULM, previously known as NULM, by restructuring the erstwhile Swarno Jayanti Sahari Rozgar Yojana SJSRY, effective from September 24, 2013. Under Day NULM, advances should be extended to scheduled castes or scheduled tribes to the extent of their strength in the local population. Details of the schemes are available in the Master Circular on Day NULM as updated from time to time. Differential Rate of Interest DRI scheme. Under the DRI scheme, banks provide finance up to rupees 15,000 at a concessional rate of interest of 4% per annum to the weaker sections of the community for engaging in productive and gainful activities. In order to ensure that persons belonging to scheduled castes or scheduled tribes also derive adequate benefit under the DRI scheme, banks have been advised to grant eligible borrowers belonging to scheduled caste or scheduled tribes such advances to the extent of not less than two-fifths, that is 40% of total DRI advances. Further, the eligibility criteria under DRI Size of land holding should not exceed 1 acre of irrigated land and 2.5 acres of unirrigated land. Not applicable to scheduled caste or scheduled tribes. Members of scheduled caste or scheduled tribes satisfying the income criteria of the scheme can also avail of housing loan up to rupees 20,000 per beneficiary over and above the individual loan of rupees 15,000 available under the scheme. Credit facilities to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. Credit Enhancement Guarantee Scheme for Scheduled Castes CEG-SSC. The CEG-SSC was launched by Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment on May 6, 2015 with the objective of promoting entrepreneurship amongst the scheduled castes SCs by providing credit enhancement guarantee to member lending institutions MLIs which extend financial assistance to these entrepreneurs. IFCI Limited has been designated as the nodal agency under the scheme to issue the guarantee cover in favor of MLIs for financing scheduled caste entrepreneurs. Individual scheduled caste entrepreneurs or registered companies and societies or registered partnership firms or sole proprietorship firms having more than 51% shareholding and management control for the previous 6 months by scheduled caste entrepreneurs or promoters or members are eligible for guarantee from IFCI Limited against the loans extended by MLIs. The amount of guarantee cover under CEG-SSC ranges from a minimum of rupees 15 lakhs to maximum of rupees 5 crore. The tenure of guarantee is up to a maximum of 7 years or repayment period, whichever is earlier. Credit facilities to scheduled castes, SCs and scheduled tribes, STs, monitoring and review. A special cell should be set up at the head office of banks for monitoring the flow of credit to scheduled caste or scheduled tribes beneficiaries. Apart from ensuring the implementation of the RBI guidelines, the cell would also be responsible for collection of relevant information or data from the branches, consolidation thereof, and submission of the requisite returns to Reserve Bank of India and government. The head office of banks should periodically review the credit extended to scheduled castes or scheduled tribes on the basis of returns and other data received from the branches. Any major gap or variations in the credit flow to scheduled caste or scheduled tribes on a year-to-year basis should be reported to the board as part of the review on the theme of financial inclusion in terms of circular DBR number BC 93 by 29.67.001 public 2014 15 dated May 14, 2015. Banks should review the measures taken to enhance the flow of credit to scheduled caste or scheduled tribes borrowers on a quarterly basis. The review should also consider the progress made in lending to these communities directly or through the state level scheduled caste or scheduled tribe corporations for various purposes based, amongst others, on field visits of the senior officers from the head office or controlling offices. SLVC convener, banks should invite the representative of National Commission for Scheduled Castes or Scheduled Tribes to attend SLVC meetings. Besides the convener, bank may also invite representatives from the National Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Finance and Development Corporation (NSFDC) and State Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes Finance and Development Corporation (SCDC) to attend SLVC meetings. Credit facilities to scheduled castes, SCs and scheduled tribes, STs. Reporting requirements. Data on advances to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes should be reported as prescribed in the master direction on priority sector lending as updated from time to time within the time frames stipulated. Thank you very much for your patience.